Hey guys, what do you say we learn a song from one of the biggest albums of the 80s? It's coming up. Hi, welcome back to Classic Guitar Rock. I'm Jeremy, and I want to say thanks to all of you who have supported the new podcast. I'm going to try and get back into posting some more videos and some lessons. So thank you for your patience as we've gotten that launched and off the ground. And so far, we're off to a good start. So if you haven't checked out the podcast, do so. Today, what I want to do is take a look at a song from one of the biggest albums of the 80s. We're talking about the Huey Lewis sports album that charted like 5 songs or something, or 6 songs. It was ridiculous. Great pop rock album. And we're going to look at the song Heart and Soul, which was actually the lead-off single from that album for any of those that can remember way back to the days when MTV actually played music. This was the first video from that album. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so the song is in A. It's really not too tough. Let me show you the basics. There's 2 chords you need. First, I want you to think of an A. Okay, here's our A bar chord. I got a little chorus on, maybe a little more than the song calls for. So if you know your A bar chord and your G bar chord, you're in good shape. If you don't know bar chords, check out my video on movable chords. We're actually going to do the F shape. Okay, so it's just like an F chord, but that F shape up here at the 5th fret. And here's what it looks like. Play this F shape, but then you're going to put your pinky down on the 2nd string at the 7th fret, which makes it a nice, I don't know if that's a 6 chord. It's a nice chord. Okay, so it's just that F shape with your pinky down on the 2nd string. Okay, in the case of the A chord, it's the 7th fret. Same thing in the G, same shape. Put your pinky down. For the G, you're going to be on the 2nd string at the 5th fret with your pinky. So that's the shape you need. Okay. And when you listen to the beginning of the song, there's 2 guitars. There's one that's really syncopated, right? And then there's another one that's more kind of chunky, and I'm kind of mixing up both parts. So the way I play it is like this. Okay, so it takes a little practice to get that syncopation down. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so the verses, that's all you need for the verses. So at the end of there's 2 different parts that you'll go to at the end of the lines in the verse. So the first one will be this morning. How did it go? Okay. Then 2 o'clock this morning. It's hard for me to sing that and play it at the same time. Then without a warning, let it take advantage. Then you go to a D. Then you go back. Whoops, got my fingers in the wrong place. Then the next time you go to a G, but not a full G. You go to it's technically a G5 chord. Here's the way I play it: middle finger on the 3rd fret. These 2 fingers on the high E and B strings. That's a G5. And here's why it's important to play it this way, because we do a little inversion that's a little strange. It goes like this. See how I did that? So I play that, then lift my pinky, put my index finger down on the 2nd fret of the high E. Okay. And you notice when I play it, my middle finger is laying across the A string. Okay? So that's muted. Okay? That's the hardest part of the song. So So the first time you do it, you only do it once, like that, and then you go right back to the... Okay, so... then twice. That's when you go into the chorus. Distortion. She's hard and strong. She's got it all. Then it goes right back. You got to listen to it to hear how he does it. Okay, so it's either going to go to the D or to that G. Okay, and you just got to listen so you'll know when. But those are the parts. The crunchy part is just A to G. Okay, and then the only other part we need to talk about is there's the bridge. Okay, and it'll come out. It'll come, you know. So when you go into the bridge, it's a D. Then we got this little thing. The last time through, it's a harmonized part. I've only got one guitar, so I'll only show you one part, but you can figure out the harmony there. What I'm doing is I'm at the 7th fret of the D string. Okay, so that's D string, 7th fret, G string, 6th fret. Then I go back, right? Then I come up to the 9th fret on the G string. See that shape? So 9th fret, 6th fret, 4th string, 9th fret, 7th fret. So that whole thing is... Okay, that's the shape. Then I come up here to the B string, 7th, 6th, 5th. So watch this again. And he does it like 4 times. And then the last time through, it's harmonized. You know, oh, I was already on distortion. She's got it all. And then in the fade out, there's a little riff that's kind of cool that goes like this. It goes, I'll just go. Okay, so it's hard for me to play that slow. Start on the G string, 2nd fret. Open. 4th string on the D string. 2nd string, D string, open. 4th string, A string. Then back up to where I started. Okay, so let me do it. I'll do it as slow as I can. just kind of fades out on that. So there you go, kind of a quick and dirty version of Heart and Soul by Huey Lewis and the News. Thanks so much for watching. Check out the podcast. We also have a Patreon now if you'd like to support the channel and the podcast. Check us out on Patreon. I'll put the link in the description. Our goal is to make $9 a month. Okay, so if you'd like to be a patron, check that out. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Classic Guitar Rock. Bye-bye.